Welcome everyone to the On Passive Papua New Guinea webinar hosted by David Bacau. Is David Bacau no longer in the house, people? Okay, I don't think he's here with us. He's having trouble with his internet, so he will probably try to return, but his connection is very poor. So we're going to just go ahead and proceed. I want to reiterate some things. First of all, we are live streaming, so we want to make sure that we keep the background noise to a minimum. So everybody's muted, but when you do wish to speak, you simply can raise your hand. We will ask you to unmute and then you can speak. Today's topic is On Passive, the next chapter. So we have our OTech pros as usual here today. We have Collins Mana from UK, and we have Vincent Ete from UK. The two of them will be talking about this topic, and we shall go ahead and proceed. And after that, we'll have a time for questions and answers pertaining to the topic, preferably. Go ahead, Collins and Vincent.
Thank you, Lynn. I just want to greet all the Papua New Guinea people here in the house. And those who are watching online as well, greet you and welcome to this wonderful webinar. I'd like to greet my big brother Madi and Tony Monk, who are always present here, Chris Johnson, John Barelli, can go on and on and on again. So yeah, so we are today in here to talk about On Passive, the new chapter. We already know the door is already shut, and we are here to reflect what the new chapter will be. But before going forward, we just want to give shout out to those who came in 2018 to 2019. And these few people are the flag bearer, if I may say, those who caught the vision. They saw the vision from Mr. Ash Mufara and decide to light the candle, which we are all here today. So I will give a shout out to our brother Tony Mong, who is a hero, caught the vision in 2018. We have Marty Digamo in the house. We have Gladys, and we have Peter Rogers. We have Red Reffen. We have Mike Ellis, Lynn, all these people, they came 2018 and 2019. At that time was just what? It was just an idea. There was no name called such as On Passive. There was nothing, no back office, nothing. It was just an idea, and they believe in that idea, the idea of one man, Mr. Ash Mufara. And it is difficult if we put ourselves as human beings to listen to a voice recording of someone and decided to pay $97 is hard to even think of. Something that doesn't exist, just someone bringing forward an idea of the brain, the mindset of what he wants to do. 2018, this 4 years in counting. It is really, really great. And that's why I really appreciate those people. The perseverance, the tenacity to dream something that has never existed and believe that it can be done is so amazing. And that is why we owe all our gratitude to these people I've just mentioned. So when we look back and ask ourselves, what was the idea? The idea was On Passive, the monster, which we are all enjoying today, and we are really excited today, And this idea, so I just want to look back the last days of On Passive. I think when Brad Tony Mong always share what they know at that time, 3,000 people and Mr. Ash Mufara wanted to shut the door. And they said, you know what? Just keep going. Go ahead and do what you are good at and leave it open for more founders to come. They are such an amazing people, because just to say yes, they would have said, shut the door and let's start to make some money. But they said, no, keep going, because we understand that you can build something great. That belief and that faith is something that we cannot even, really, really put together. And it's just beyond human understanding. And that's why we said there is a high power that, transcend to what we are about to see. And we look at the last day. I just want to concentrate on the last day. They said tens of thousands of people joined on passive. The last, I think, I think on the 21st, yes, before the door shut. So it was on the 21st or 22nd. That's 22nd to 23rd, 10th of thousands. You know, when we look at the tens of thousands, we can say, yeah, it is really great for the influx. And our CEO said he has never seen a company where people trying to come in and they said, no, it is over. No company on this planet Earth, because again, our CEO would have just opened the door and said, you know what, you come in, we need the money. But he said, no, it is over. We have never ever seen anything like this. MLM company, they will leave it open and just collect the money. But he said, no, it is over. We look at the last day, you know, the number of influx, you know, and our system did not go down. There was no blink. We were just logging as usual. Everything was so fast. So, you know, this is a great way to test our system, the software founder. It was a great way to test our software founder, because look at tens of thousands. For instance, other company, the system would have crashed. But we were there moving to prove, that was a proof that our system can hold even 1 billion customer, you know, and the system will not go down. Our CEO testified that the data center we have can hold 1 billion customer. Tens of thousands came in, logging at the same time, trying to pay. And remember, we as 1 million founders, more than 1 million, I can say million proper founders, were also logging on that side, and the system did not blink. No crash of that system. That is a good way. It shows that our system is stable. Our system can stand load testing. That was load testing that we were doing. Stress testing, performance-wise, there was just nothing. That is a good thing. And we have to just give shout out to our CEO, Mr. Ash Bofara, and the tech team for a job well done. Now, our CEO said something more about now on the next stage, because after the door shot came on Passive 360, gave us some update, talking about where we are and where we are about to go. He said, OnPassive is about to unleash something that mankind have never seen. Talking about new infrastructure, new ideas, and talking about new development. He talks about new development. He talks about we are about, you know what, to package everything, preparing the product for market space. What does that mean? Preparing our product for market. And he talk about there will be commissions, there will be sales, and we are about to open the product forward for customers. What does that mean? It means now they are trying to cross the T's and dot the I's to make sure everything is perfect. You know what, our CEO is a perfectionist. He said he will not go to the market if everything is not correct. Yes, the company needs money. We're supposed to start to get what? Because if you remember, the company have spent lots and lots of money to build this solution. There was a day I had a chat with one founder, and we're talking about how IT company is set up. And I said, wow, but if you look at it, this Ashra can just open the door. And I said, okay, you can look up at Burj Khalifa. That's a lot of money, marketing and the building. But I want to tell you, we have almost 1,000 employees. That 1,000 employees, those who are writing the code, building the software, they are more developers, database administrator, and all of those things. And they're supposed to get more of the sophisticated weapon, like a software, like laptops, desktops. It must be up to standard. And if we look at one of the developer laptop, what I use, so we're comparing, we're looking at the price. I said, what my company will provide for me is not less than 5,000 pounds. The cheapest, 5,000 pounds for one laptop, because I must have a perfect laptop to be able to do their job, to build a perfect solution. It's not cheap. So if you multiply that by 800 to 900 employees across the board on passive, how much would that tell you? That is for one laptop. We are not talking about desktop, because you have your laptop and you need about 3 different machines. So you can connect with 3 different desktop because you need that space, like a workspace set up. How much would that be? It's a lot of money. So that is just, if you look at it, it's so massive. That's a massive investment. I'm talking about my company, who is about 100 employees, and you compare to OnPassive with 1,000 employees, having sophisticated technologies and laptops to build this software, more than a dozen. It doesn't come cheap. So when we look at it backward from where we started, the idea gave birth to what? To multiple products, dozens of products, data center. You're talking about innovation lab. You're talking about a digital products, physical products, 4 years. That is so mind-blowing. So looking at those who came with nothing and what we have today, we know that our CEO have achieved massive, and that is what we have to say. Yes, as a founder, we are proud to be a founder of this magnificent company. And moving forward, we are now ready, as the CEO said, to unleash the biggest company mankind have ever seen. Dozens of products going out into the market, ready for sales, and the marketplace, everything single sign-on. Perfect product compared to what we have in our back office, which was the minimum value product. And now we are talking about full-blown application, standalone application integrated together, and what have you, driven by artificial intelligence. The world will embrace OnPassive in a way that we have never seen. I remember our brother Madi said something. In 3 months' time, most of the founders will shed tears. They will realize that what they have joined is something that mankind have never seen. And I will leave it there. Auntie Lynn, you can take it over from me. I can go on and on and on, but it's just crazy.
It is crazy in a very, very good way. I love it.
Thank you, Collins.
Awesome. Next, we have Vincent. You can take it away, Vincent.
Okay, thank you, Angeline. And also hello to all the participants. Hello to PNG. We are happy to be here in this new and great webinar. So hello to, let's say hello also to all the great leaders here. We have Matty, Chris, Tony, John. Thank you. We have David here from Papua New Guinea. So hello to everyone here. Hello to everyone. Okay. So today is the new chapter. The new chapter, I think my brother Collins. Okay, Collins, thank you for also the great presentation here. Today we have new chapter. New chapter, I think our CEO on Thursday 360, he said a lot about the new chapter. So the new chapter today is about what he said on Thursday. So Tony said about our technology. We use on Wednesday, the past week, from Monday to Thursday, we have a lot of visitors in our website. And then we didn't get any breakdown from our system. So this also show our load balancing. So a load balancing solution, which is a distribution traffic across our servers farm. So this is a great, we didn't get any breakdown. So it show again that our system working very well and perfectly. So because the system was able to handle all these visitors, and then we didn't get any breakdown. So this is a great job from engineers in Hyderabad. Thanks also to our CEO for this good job so far, so good. So we have also like our database and also sitting in our data center, because the database also was able to handle all the traffic around, because if without the database, all the website information we receive from the website could crash, but it didn't crash because the database, again, we have a good performance so far. So also good as well. We show also our technologies are up to date, and then the latest technology in the world at the time being. And we have also a data center. The data center it was able to handle all the traffic as well. The data center, we see that the artificial intelligence system was working perfectly in our data center. We have a fiber optic, which is very fast, making the data center also working very fast. We have also the laser, the new technology. I was say about that. So all was good, and then good performance. Everything was good as well, working very fast as customers, or because we are funders, we are also customers. We know that the performance was good. People, we didn't get anything breakdown for the system. And then the CEO also invite us to learn about, to continue to learn about our product and also about the technologies behind our system. So about our product, we have a lot of product, our ecosystem product. We have so many products in our ecosystem. So it's great also for all the funders to go to the back office and learn, trying to learn much or more of our product. We have a product like OSTAF. For those who work in HR, they can also connect. They know that this product is very powerful because it's one platform, and then you have everything from recruitment to the payroll, even shift, can register employees shift there. We can use it so many. So this product does everything in HR development. So I know all funders, we can one-to-one speak to our friend, employees, colleagues. Now this is a one great software who can do the good job for us. So we can be at the same time customer for employee on passive. And we have also ODS. ODS also is a powerful tool. So I know using, I use a similar software in a different company, but ODS is powerful. So if people go to the back office and learn our product there, and then speak to the world also about the products we have, I think your passive will grow off, because there will be a lot of customer, even we will refuse some of the customer to come in because we have a lot of product, and then they are doing also a great job around companies and then around the world. So this is what it is for on passive. So we'll say that they did a great job, and then the past days show again our greatness and then our reliability. And then also the CEO said the system is a zero redundancy, and we saw it. The war is, he talked about that on the redundancy, zero. He said zero downtime, and also latency. We see that the latency, when a customer will request something from the system, the answer back was very quick. So everything mentioned, we saw it in this past few days, because the system, a lot of people connected at the same time to our system, and then everything was reliable, fast, performance, great. So this is what technologies we are working on, which especially the latest technology and then the advanced technology we are using on passive. So thank you, Anteline. I'll leave it there.
Thank you, Vincent, for an excellent presentation. We now go on to Oliver Fonte.
Hi, PNG. Sorry, I'm late. Thank you, Tony. Brother that he called me. I came around past 10. One of my friends passed away, so I had to go there. Came back, so let me get a nap for an hour. Just thank you, Tony, for waking me up. Hey, PNG. I hope you guys are all fired up, and everybody is supposed to be fired up. Everybody is supposed to be fired up, because if you are not fired up for what has happened for the past few days, then in fact, I don't know what to say. The shutting down of the founder position is a big milestone. But let me thank also David, and I can see my sister Cynthia, we're in Boston. How you doing, Cynthia? Chris Johnson, Tony again, and I can't call everybody. Let me just start. And I want to thank my brothers Collins and Vincent that they talk. Bob is not here. I'm sure Bob is not here because Bob mom came also. So Bob is busy. Yes. Yes. The next chapter. And where are we heading to? Products, sales. What's this? Who is doing this?
It's maybe by mistake.
Okay.
Nani.
Can I continue? Okay, yeah. Product sales and milestone. The CEO told us that last Monday. And I'll start with that. Things are factual now. He told us that things are now factual. Now we have savers, services, physical, destructive projects, products, innovation, and we are ambitious. He told us that. And when you look into all this, we want to break it down. Let me start with milestones. The milestones are just too much. For when my Collins was talking, some of the milestones, Vincent gave us some of the milestones like the data center, the multi-region data center, on-prem, which is on-site, which is hybrid, fluid, dynamic data center. That is a big milestone. No company that we know that has started with the data center, none that I know in the tech industry, from Google to Microsoft, none of them. Some of them started in the garage. We are not starting in the garage. We are starting in a 6-story building. That is a milestone. Our tech guys in Hyderabad, that is a big milestone. Burj Khalifa building, 2 floors, that is a big milestone. Our products are both average. Compare it with other products in the market with artificial intelligence from scratch, embedded from scratch, 100% automated integration. That is a big milestone. Less than 4 years, we have how many products that are ready to go to the market? That is a big milestone. So can you compare OnPassive with any other company? We are the eagles. When we fly, we are in the air. You want to come, we go up. You want to come, we go up. You want to come, we go up. And we are starting like the eagle. We are starting like an eagle. Let me also go to testing our system. Vincent also talked about the testing of our system. We should be proud that we tested our own system. That for the last how many days, the influx of people who were registering, morning, night, afternoon, every day, jamming the system, it did not blink. We tested our own system. We are ready to go to the market. We are ready to go to the market with a sophisticated tools that we got, fiber optic cables to the savers, laser to the saver that is connected to the fiber optic cable, good firewalls, internet protocol, version 4 to version 6 hybrid. Go back again to data centers, cloud is green cloud. That is a big milestone. No company has started like the way OnPassive is going to the market with, the way we are going to the market. Let me also go to, the CEO said they are going to clean the back office. That they're going to clean the back office. Clean the back office means that all the guest webinar, stuff that were in materials that were in the back of in our back office. They're going to take them out. Now we are founders. Are we not happy? We can now talk. We are founders. PNG, my brothers and my sisters, you people are founders. We are founders. Now we can talk like founders. No more guests coming in. He also talked about Collins talked about preparing the products to the market and commission. We should be happy. That's a big milestone. That's a big milestone. Good days, bad days. Like yesterday and today, yesterday, Collins and Bob, they talk about faith. We had that faith. All of us, we had that faith. And our plot, people who came in from 2018, 2019, like Tony Monk, and others, I don't know more, you know, that are here, that they were here 2018, they got that faith. They believe, that belief. And today, look at where we are. Look at where we are today, because we had that faith. And the CEO told us to think big, think positive, and dream bigger. And that if you have any dream, it's only in unpassive that it will materialize. He knows what he's talking. Look at the traffic. I'm not a marketer, but hanging around Tony Monk, Mali Degamo, and the rest, I can understand a little bit of traffic. With 25 to 30 or 20 to 25% conversion rate, that is huge. That is huge. When Tony helped me to calculate, to tell me how that conversion rate works, that is a big milestone. That is a big milestone that we should sit and we should congratulate ourselves. Coming out to compliance. Coming out to compliance. He talked about compliance, and I'm very happy that he touched that part. And we should be very careful and respect the policies of the company. He is a good man. The CEO is a good man. The CEO is a good man. He has been playing with stuff. He will say, no, don't worry, we'll take care of it. But now things are no longer within him. It's with the compliance team and the legal team. Respect the policy of unpassive. It is your business. I will say that every day. It is your business because you own a domain account and a website. Even in your own house, somebody comes in your house, want to smoke, you say they don't smoke in my house. Please, can you go out and smoke? That's your house policy. Somebody enters your house. That person the person will say that my carpet is clean. And that person will remove his or her shoes and walk. Will not go on top of your carpet with his or her shoes. That is your house policy. Why do you think that unpassive will not have his own policy? Please, we should respect unpassive policy. When Lynn goes to webinars and she comes and she will read the code of conduct that was endorsed by the CEO of this company, we should respect it. This is your company. This is your business. When he touched on that part, compliance, we've worked so hard to be where we are today. Now we are founders, partners to unpassive because of pride and careless mistakes. You don't want to comply to the company policy, and the compliance team kick you out. He has no powers on that anymore. So please, PNG and my sisters and brothers that are here, we should comply, please. Make sure when Lynn put those code of conduct out there, respect it. Go to the chart, read it and respect it. When we talk again about the milestone and we look at some of our products. Collins talk about it also, some of the products. Tell me which of those products that are in the market now can compare with unpassive product. None. None. You want to talk about oat meal or oat trim? None. None. So we should be proud. We should be proud of ourselves that with $97, you have a residual income for life. With $97, you have a residual income for life. Yes, they say everything is automated. Everything is done for you. But you also have that responsibility to go to your back office to understand your business. Go to the back office. Understand your business. Play with it. Don't sit and only wait when the wallet is there. Then you start asking questions. I think we've been talking in other webinars. Founders have been talking. Leaders have been talking. Now is our time to engage. Like the CEO said that everybody should go now. All the information, communication will be the back office. I want to beg each and every one of us at least 3 times a day. I know when the money will start coming and when you start see alert to your emails, everybody you'll be rushing to your back office. But you do not even understand your own business. You do not understand your own business. Is it good that you have a little kiosk? You don't know if you are selling, if there's cigarette there, there's bread. At least know what your business. This is an IT technology company, a super giant IT technology company. When you want to talk about digital transformation, it's unpassive. Everything digital transformation is unpassive. Go to your back office, go to the blog, go to the website. At least go there and read. Go there and read and understand your business. You know, because now that we don't have a lot, just take 1 hour, go to your back office, go to leadership board. I, for one, when I go to my back, I can't count how many times I go to my back office. I go to update and I go to webinar. When I go to update, I want to know the latest update. When I go to webinar, I want to see the webinars that are coming on, which one that matches with my schedule for me to attend before I start looking at any other stuff. So please take this time, go to your back office, understand play with it, and understand the business that you are in. It's an IT technology company. There will be no IT technology company that I know now, with what I know now in the industry, that can even come close to unpassive. We should be proud of ourselves and give a tap to our back that we are founders, and we should thank the CEO and the tech guys in Hyderabad. Thank you very much, PNG. And Angeline, take it from there. Thank you.
Thank you. That was awesome. Made me really excited and makes me so proud to be part of this great company. I see that we've got David Bacau in the house now. David, you want to see if we can hear you more clearly than before? Let's give it a try. Just unmute. Okay, we see your image. We see your image, but it isn't stable. Okay. I think maybe you might have to try turning your video off, because the connection is definitely weak. David, try now. Try speaking now. All right, we'll come back to you, David. I see we have Nancy in the house. Let's see if I can find her. Oh, okay. You want to try speaking, David? Go for it. We're not able to hear you yet, David. No luck. Maybe if you want to try a little bit later because we're not having any I can't hear you. No audio. We'll come back to you. Is there anybody in the house that can do a little bit of interpretation into Pidgin? Because we provided quite a bit of content and we want to make sure the Papua New Guineans can understand what was said. Is there anybody here? Arnold, I know you've interpreted in the pinch before for us. Nancy was here, but I don't see her at the moment. She was here. If you could help, just paraphrase. I mean, I don't expect you to interpret every word, but just the concepts, that would be very helpful. Arnold, let's see, I gotta unmute you. Sorry about that. I forgot about the unmuting. Okay, you can unmute, Arnold.
Oh, thanks, Lynn.
Thank
And
you.
to my tech brothers who have given us an update. I actually listened to Oliver's in depth more than the other two because I came a bit late. But I can say a bit more on what Oliver stated about, having this as our business and encouraging us to go into our back office. So maybe I'll say something on that.
Please do.
Okay.
I think you might have gotten frozen. And in fact, I don't see you anymore, which means you got booted out, I think.
But brothers and sisters from TNG, from us taking this slow again, the first message and because I look in them, when you go in tech office, you have a nice day at work. Now, what really does that mean? The PNG is this all same time you work. You got office staff, you go work. So time you look in Islam message, I'm saying AI install office. I'm welcome in the office now. I'm talking about Sam. You come up to work finish now. I'm talking about have a nice day at work. So I'm office employee now. You come member finish. You can founder finish. I'm responsibility to go to work. And time go to work and go to office and back office. So must come long taking interest in the business and go inside the back office. Maybe twice or 3 times a day. People sometimes plus stop maybe more than 10 times a day, plus I'll go in and out of the office. Sometimes maybe in the go inside the but so on the office, people must encourage them all to go inside. And all tech brothers all come all encouraging people taking interest on business here on passive. And people must go in the office, now come out of office, go back inside the office, and pretty much and business people, office people. Sometimes all money got physical office. Sometimes also work, you go also sleep office. So you do one kind, you stop long passive, you go office, you look for something, you sleep office, and office for you. So I was just encouraging them to switch to the back office. Now take seriously the business on passive and go into the back office regularly, maybe twice or 3 times a day. And I was referring to a message that we get every time we log in. There's a message which tells us that have a nice day at work. Now, have we actually paused and understood what the message really means? That is like the AI, someone in the office welcoming us into the office when we turn up for work. So when we log in, we're actually turning up to work. That is our working office now. So we must take an interest on passive and log into the go into that office and work in that office. So that's our office now. That is what I was actually explaining to them, and I also said that sometimes people who have a physical office, they work overnight. They don't go to go home. They sometimes sleep in the office. So we treat on passive and the back office as such. No, we go in, we log in, we see the stuff here, and we get tired, we sleep in the office. The back office is the office. That's basically what I was telling them. Thank you.
That's awesome, Arnold. Thank you for that. Good basic information. Appreciate it. I see we have Nancy Yangavi in the house. I've made you co-host as well as David Bakal. So you guys can, Arnold, you two, you can unmute at any time if you want to chime in or help to interpret. Nancy, I'll give you the floor for a moment. How are you, Nancy?
Hi, Lynn. I'm very good, thank you.
I'm
I
so
did not join.
glad.
I did not join early. I was out at with the church people, and I just came to join us now. But thank you so much for coming, everyone. I'll just speak in Pidgin to our people. I came in when Collins was, is it not Colin? Oliver, I think, Oliver, the one who just spoke now. So I'll just say something there in Pidgin to our people. Okay, PNG, good afternoon through Loyubalgeta. Thank you, Luka tuning. What I'm something Oliver talk long Oliver talk long all rules where time you may attend him all webinar, you must behind him. Now this all rule and time you come inside lo webinar, you must put him on video blow you supposed by you move go come na talk na make him all kind of something or put him on of video blow because now you may no more stop inside us all you miss a live stream too and public view on YouTube. Also na you must be animal isla law. Also Oliver talks CEO yet ya approve him all isla laws where Lini put him down. Na is I give him before all get a webinar is a start. So you must be him. You mean okay make him something eagle or like blaming I think blame it. So you stop inside one time when him something only talk no only like him you mean or behave na act na line him time you stop the webinar you must be animal is something. Okay. But some Oliver me talk this a lawyer. All bani sim you logo inside the back office blow you. Bani sim you long working business blow you want them on passive. Awesome, so you must pay attention to this plan. Kiss him seriously. Pasim lo harim talk and big plus something. Harim talk behind him. Namisa wa yumi line lo PNG lo good man merit. Line lo harim talk submit behind him lo na order lo yumi lo make him something. So continue lo make him this la. But otherwise, I think already something I clear lo yumi big plus number one something CEO we emphasize emosem. Now I'm founder position I'm close now. So you founder, you Papua New Guinea founder, you know got more excuse. Lot make him kind excuses and network or no got data or when I'm not got, you must make him business blow you yeah. Company make him all get something finish. Company no ask him you make him plan to work. Lick work, but you make him you must line logo inside the back office blow you. Also na look out him good email blow you. Email address blow you very important. Email account blow you yeah, email address. Gmail account blow you and you wrote blow you logo inside lo back office blow you. So you must look out him good this la. Because of us email blow you lose. Now you know got access lo back office blow you. How about you say when something company work lo talk. You may can talk lo post lo group. You may can post lo all Telegram group or Facebook group or one have group you may can post as well. And very important to some you one founder you must log in lo back office blow you. Give him information you yet. So narpla man no can foul him you. Narpla man no can make him narpla ting na narpla talk where in line one time when something company work lo talk na put him out of talk somewhere. Now update inside the back office. Now you must pay attention now. Okay, past time you may stop now because founder position has been open yet. You may work lo talk all public. Now guest you may work kiss him all come inside. Na try him long encourage him all na so him all on passive and one kind business. Na invite him all to come inside. Now this will happen. Level limit close him door finish. Now company passing finish door long all guest na public lo join him you me. So you decide to come inside now you come a founder. Number one something me like talking you Muslim. You must look out him good email address blow you. Email address blow you, password blow email address blow you, na password blow all founders, password lo back office, you must look out him good. Suppose you lose him, and you lose him access golong information, now access golo wallet blow you. Wallet blin over as something, I mean lock up on them is like email address, now all founders account password blow you. So you must look out him good. And very, very important. Pay attention. All get the time now. You must go inside. Last time the webinar blow you long as tell on night. You may talk na you may emphasize. You must all get to attend him company webinar. Company webinar lo PNG time. Is a come up all get Tuesday lo morning time. Making business blow you lo gonna attend him. Na harim CEO Mr. Ash Mufara emet by talk. So you can harim na save. When him something you will come up. You know can more sleep, you know time to sleep. You know time to me come na spoon feed him you no got more now. And business blue and run now, yeah. Business blue time CEO and me closing this la founder position. Business blue want them on passive and me open and me on now. I'm full swing now. So you yet must pay attention to this la. Attend him companies webinar, I'm number 1. Attend him Julie and Milo show, I'm number 2. Attend him Lynn and Ron webinar, Friday night live webinar. Very important. CEO is a come up on this little webinar. Lo talk out, lo sample our latest information. Now suppose you know kiss him information good. Isi lo you Paul, isi lo you Fred, isi lo you ask him all kind of nonsense question where you know that meaning lo this la time. So pay attention. This la company and company blow you me 1-1. True, you me work with some group now you me kiss him, you me all get to come inside. So now you come inside. You know more time blow you me you me pull him you along. You yet now you must stand up to leg blow you. Now you must make him and business blow you now. You pay attention now. You behind him now. You buy him data. You buy him flex. You buy him network. Network kick him. You come outside. You buy him network. You come back on Ken because you miss him information and you miss out of planning something. So pay attention now. Lo business blow you now. Make him business. This like company on passive or some company blow now. No can more sleep. Kirap. You sleep. No got man but spoon feed him you. You mean almost stop the time to spoon feed. This la next chapter, yeah. What's next? Only talk on persevere. What's next? Yeah. You must stop awake na pay attention na harim na behind him. Look him, harim na behind him. Very important. Okay. So I'm click talk to solve by me make him now. Thank you very much, everyone. I'm just encouraging our founders to pay attention to their business. On passive is their business. The founders position is closed, and we are now on a serious movement in this next phase of what's going to happen. And there's so many informations coming on. We cannot go to sleep right now. We cannot give excuses and, you know, say in Papua New Guinea, we have a lot of internet problems, you know, but let's not make it an excuse. Find every avenue possible to get yourself locked in, plugged in, and get the information yourself. Because if you do not get the information yourself, it's easy for you to be tricked, for you to be conned, for you to be manipulated by some misinformation. That's why it's very, very critical and very, very risky, I should say, to pay attention to your business. The business that we are entering this next phase, I see is gonna get a little bit crazy because information is coming out every minute, every time. So we Papua New Guinea shouldn't be going to sleep just like everyone else around the world. It's no time to sleep and ask questions in the Telegram or Facebook, you know, groups and all that. It's time to get back to your back office. That is your office, and you have the entitlement. You have the title deed to that back office. You paid for it. The company has blessed you with wonderful information there, and everything to teach you, guide you, instruct you. Everything is there. Don't wait for somebody to spoon feed you. In this chapter onwards, we are not spoon feeding people. I tell a lot of people, we are not going to sit down and wait and spoon feed you. You have to pay the price. If we have paid the price to help you get into the on-passive business in PNG, now is your time to pay your own price to get information for yourself so that tomorrow your family is secured. Tomorrow your business, your company, your family, your household is secured in this business. So pay attention. Nobody's going to sleep because I, for one, I'm not gonna spoon feed you no more. No. This business is my business. I pay attention to it. I buy the flex. I buy the data to come and attend the webinar. So you must PNG. I want to challenge every Papua New Guinean to rise up. Rise up. Enough of excuses. Pay the price for your own business because tomorrow, when you see the fruits coming and when you see the apples and oranges and mangoes and peach and pear and all kinds of, you know, all kinds of fruits that you've never seen in your life coming in from overseas, Man, you're not gonna say hello to me. I hope you do, because you'll be so in a wonderland, you'll be in a land of milk and honey, and you might forget some of us. So today, I want you to pay attention to your business, because tomorrow is better than today. Thank you, Lynn. Back to you.
Thank you, Nancy. Thank you for that. Feel free to just unmute yourself to translate at any time as you see appropriate. Would you, at this moment, before I call on Elizabeth and Moses, would you just explain that this is a question and answer period, that we do encourage our P&G people to raise their hand and make comments or ask questions. And we ask that our international community that are here today to just be patient, because this is a webinar for our P&G people. This is their opportunity to get their questions answered. So can you refrain from raising your hand? Let's let the P&G people get the help that they need here. Thank you so much for your understanding and support. Go ahead and interpret, please, Nancy.
Okay, Harem, good. Now to solini to call sem this webinar ya and webinar yumi PNG. So Larim, you Papua New Guinea man, Mary founder, now you stop, you got right to ask him question. You got right to put him hand to up na ask him now. So Lini mi talk savilo line blame lo international community or some Larim now give him chance lo you mean now line blame it ask him question past time. Behind okay, you got really got time is stop, okay, all international community too, all you can come inside now, all two all can ask him question long all behind. But this time opportunity play Papua New Guinea, please. Pass him the same na. Sit down, is in a humble, yeah. Please enough now. Ask him question. Any question you got now? Question time, na answer time. Ask him question, na kiss him question. Answer you yet. You yet ask him. You yet kiss him. You yet kiss him. Sawe. Na you now by empower him naraplaman. Thank you. Back to you, Lynn.
Thank you so much, Nancy. Now we go on to Elizabeth Bade. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you? You can unmute, Elizabeth. Good to see you here.
Okay, all right. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Okay,
Good to
thank
see
you. Hi, Lynn. I'm coming to you
Hello.
from Medang province. And I'm sorry, my power is just kind of going down very fast.
Elizabeth, can you turn your video off?
Yes.
Could you turn your video
Okay.
off? We can hear you better. Yes, go. Okay, continue
Okay.
now.
All right, okay. I want to say what I want to say quickly because my power is going off. I'm very happy with what Nancy had kind of said very much of what I wanted to say, but I'm just so proud to be a founder of this this great revolutionary business, and I'm just looking forward for all these products that will be coming out. And I'm just want to say thank you to the tech boys that have worked really hard to educate us. And with what they said this afternoon and right through this week, I've been listening to. It's been very educational, and we have really learned those. I'm pretty sure that Papua New Guineans are tuning in and learning. I for one have learned very much for what you are doing, and thank you, Marty, for taking us onto the P&G onto this business through David Bakau. Thank you so much indeed for all you are doing for us, Marty. And all of those leaders out there, I was so excited to hear that Redfern and Marty and Gladys, my friend, you are listening. Mike Ellis, Tony Monk, you are here with us all the time. My goodness, you have been here right from the beginning. And 2018 is a long time away to me, but you have been so patient. Okay, now.
You kind of faded away, Elizabeth. Hoping you'll come back to us. While we wait for Elizabeth to come back to us, Nancy, would you mind interpreting what Elizabeth said, please? If you can.
Okay. Elizabeth, I'm just talk sem hamamas truating planti tok em la tok long em semi tok pinis so emi tok em hamamas so sem founder and tok thank you Lolina, thank you Lolgeta leaders well staff oli harim no watch him so emi excited step sem emi part of this la global company on passive and I'm look forward to him something by company can make him long but unfortunately power blong must go down. I think phone blong emi power pinis or something or sem cut off. But otherwise, I'm just hamamas so I'm come founder the right time na. I'm look forward to using all products for company na kind of something or same. So thank you, Lynn.
Thank you very much, Nancy. Now we go on to Moses Guntu. You can unmute yourself. Good to see you here, Moses. Can you unmute yourself? Just click the button. I've asked you to unmute. Just click the unmute button. Maybe Nancy, you think interpreting would help, Nancy? Could you explain that?
He's educated enough to understand what you said.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he just can't unmute, I guess. Maybe his
Moses,
connection is bad.
you can look him Lini Salim when I'm unmute. You click la unmute. Because I mute him, you me all get and at time you me like talk now, by me say put him on this la Salim talk sawe kamli lo you unmute him yet. So suppose you not click lo this la unmute, you can unmute him this button you talk.
Let me make him co-host to see if that helps. Let's try. You should be able to unmute anytime, Moses. You're
Hello,
still
Moses,
muted.
you stop. Moses, you muted yet. You unmute him yet. Now you talk. Suppose you stop.
Cannot. You can keep Moses.
Maybe.
Keep trying, maybe, and then we'll come back to Moses in a bit.
Sure.
All right. Thank you, Moses, for your patience. Let's go on to Arnold Lakamanga for now. Hi, Arnold. You can unmute.
Thank you so much. I do have a point of, maybe a question or even a point for clarification. I understand the products that are completed are being packaged for sale, and they could be out for sale anytime. Now, if I enter that to our wallet, is it correct to, make a statement that the moment we see our wallet inside our back office, it is an indication that we are nearing, the full launch of the products and the fall of the apples.
All right, let's see what the response is. Colin, Vincent, or Oliver, you want to take that? Just unmute.
Let me take it, Timbra. Oliver will come in. Yeah, so we're talking about preparing the product for marketplace. So it would depend on the CEO, the way the CEO will want to, to put everything in place in our back office. But to my own opinion, that's my opinion anyway, I think we will see the wallet first. Normally, everything will just move smoothly because there is no way, because we talk about sales and commission. And how do we get the commission? It means there will be the wallet for us to be able to see the commission. So, but however, the CEO will want to put it and package everything in our back office, it's up to him.
Then I'll also add that, like he said, that we should visit our back office because now things will be moving very fast, and the communication, most of the communication will be through the back office, and then maybe the round table also at least we should attend the roundtable on Mondays. So in case of anything, information will be flowing through those channels. But we should wait and hear what he's going to tell us next, because we cannot give any date. But like he said, also sales and commission. That is what we are waiting to hear, and they are preparing they are finalizing the products. The products are done, but they're just finalizing the ones that are going to the market. So we should just wait what he's going to come and tell us, and we should visit our back office regularly on daily basis because that's where most of the communication will come through. Thank you.
Thank you.
Arnold.
Arnold,
Sorry.
was
Arnold.
that adequate? Oh, go ahead, Nancy.
Yes, yes.
Arnold, maybe
Yeah.
you can interpret him ken bonema question blo yuna beki mol kam lol tek line ne you talk lo talk pisin ken long. Now you wait me talk make one talk past them. Okay, PNG founders time you come inside now you ask him question. You can also have the freedom to, you ask questions in English, and then you can also interpret your own question in Pidgin. And when you get your response from the tech pro, you can also do that. I don't have to do it for you. You know how to speak Pidgin, so you can explain your own question and answer at the same time. So thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Nancy. That's exactly what I was trying to do. I've been asking a question long, also, or something, all products and all founders you work in, all competing finish. Now, all start long stage where all local packaging long, pretty long working stage. So question me asking, awesome. Napla mipla awesome. Awesome talk awesome. Templa looking all wallets now the back office and it's so awesome. And time come close to now long or something go off on a full launch, na full sale na all money by come inside. Na meet person na Oliver Collins. Me reply and to them lo tintin lang thing also before all sales happen all money come inside wallet by start inside the back office on the plan was something lang to but something is the hand long CEO and then time CEO and Pilimos and by process bago also but talk na even Oliver too been comes na tinto kan tapos lo sabi lo sila tok and lo kita mas follow back office na attend mo webinar or round table meeting na not webinar but kung pinto kita mas attend bamla harim sila tok and tosen I think awesome. Thanks, Lynn and Nancy.
Thank you, Arnold. Appreciate it. Now let's go back to Moses. Moses, can you try to unmute? I see your audio is flashing red. So I think I see you're trying to connect to audio. Let's give you a couple seconds to connect. You may want to turn your video off. I think you'll have better luck if you turn your video off. If you can hear me, that is. Okay, go ahead. Try. Your audio is still not connecting yet. All right, we'll try a bit later, Moses. Keep trying. When you unmute, you can just go ahead and speak and we'll have you ask your question. Oh, I hear something. Oh, that's David. David, are you coming through? David?
Lynn, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, we can hear you. Yay. Go for it, David. Speak to us. Are you speaking? Oh, sigh. I know you're trying so hard, David. Keep trying, okay? In the meantime, we're going to continue with Emily. Hi, Emily.
All right. Thank you, Lynn.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Tony Monk. I see you there. And translation you are giving to our people. Yes. Okay. And trying to give a background on what we are inviting you, link. Me play combine one bring him you kata come inside the company. All right, responsibility below you. How you managing business below you, how you kiss him information, now how you line him, stop long you yet. You know can wait lonar plaman by come now holy man below you now. Because you know business belong all now, company below you. You yet you own him la company below you or business below you. So no can stop na sleep stop na bian kirap ask him question can. Because mipla all kata by mipla busy lo one business lo mipla na hard lo mipla give him time lo you. So you know can sit down. Now I'm time to line him business because you yet by benefit this la. Okay, to the tech guys, I've got a question here. Can you hear me, Lynn?
Yes, we hear you loudly and clearly. Go for it.
Okay, Ash mentioned that the company will now prepare for products to be made available to the market. What does he mean by that?
Okay, Collins,
Yeah.
or Oliver or Vincent.
Okay, so let me take it. So you're talking about preparing the products for marketplace. What the CEO simply means is they are fine-tuning. The products are already ready, as Oliver said. You know, he talks about, I think 5 or 6 products that are ready. Oatmeal, there is oatmeal, there is I think oat tracker is there. I can't remember all the products, but there are 5 or 6 products ready for market. But you know, when they are talking, Mr. Ashmofara is saying, they are all first, what was in our back office, they are minimum value products. But now the products are all full-blown products that are better than what we said because new functionality added. And now what they are doing is they are packaging the various package. You know, when you go into the marketplace and looking at other company, you have various package. So it's like you have integrated product that you can use together and you can use as standalone products. So what they are doing now, they are crossing the T's and dotting the I's, make sure everything is perfect, ready. Because remember, we are coming into a competitive world as, you know, a startup company that want to compete with other products that are out there. You must make sure everything is perfect and better than what is out there. So what they are trying to do now is just looking at everything, make sure everything is so smooth and perfect. So that's what he said, preparing the products for marketplace. And sooner or later, he said, they will not come and make ceremonial thing like the way we have like ceremony in back office. So we've already done with this product. They will just go seamlessly into the market and will only realize when the on-passive started selling. So those 6 products ready, as Oliver said, they are done and dusted. But now what they are doing, they're just preparing the various package, how they will display this product in the marketplace. We're ready for about 5.5 billion customers that are waiting. I don't know if that answers David.
Did you hear that, David? Can you, okay, go ahead and speak, David.
Thank you. Thank you, Lynn. I heard part of it, but I think I can understand what he has explained in. I'll just say it in Pidgin. Okay, you me online lo PNG osem disla question me ask him. Emosem planti blo yumi got ting. Yumi oklong disla question stop in chalo head blo yumi now okla ask him. Okay, now found a position he pass. One him something now by a company make him. Now disla question me ask him osem. One him all products now all oklo start long redeem. Yumi got 50 plus product behind by only come in. But now I'm talking some 6 plus product I'm ready. All right, all you close straight him one by one. You saw it. You mean Nupla company now? You mean like go inside the marketplace now? You mean like compete one time all company is start finish where only got one product belong all customer walk long buy him now use him now. Mipla too bring him this la same old product he come in, but all product belong Mipla more better long all product and start lo marketplace now. Also now before lo Mipla come in lo put him product lo market. Mipla must trade him good all product belum Mipla, so that Also product time mipla putim lo customer lo buy no katon pla mistake or birwa or one kind bagarapi come up lo disla product na and by spoiling name lo company blow me. That's why I talk long. All by ready product na time or got something I ready now. All by launch him also product he come inside the marketplace. So time only launch him and mitupla by looking some you all backside lo wallet blow mitupla. So this la you start lo stage now. Also na one business start lo here you come up found up finish and business blow you yeah. No can sleep, no can slack. You must stop lo one up. You must make sure every day you must go inside lo back office blow you na start lo looking one and something or come up inside lo back office blow you. So tasol me try long explain him legally. Plenty part lo question answer long me no pick him up. Thank you, Lynn. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We're going to go to Emily now, and after Emily, if we don't have any more hands raised, David, if there are any questions you would like to ask on behalf of the PNG community, get ready for to ask those questions. So now we go to Emily. Hello, Emily. Talk to us.
Hi, Lynn, and hello, Tech Pros and everyone else there, Marty, Tony, Monk, and the rest of them. So good to see you guys back on. I should have come on a little bit earlier, but I was waiting for the expert pigeon talk speakers to speak first. But basically, what I'm going to explain now is just what Colin started to explain as in terms of the different phases or the different journeys that we're going through now. So online member blog Papua New Guinea, Colin explained lo emya. Yumi come up lo now different or some stage blow. This la business yumi start lo em. Lo first time through or some 4 years ago, yeah. One pla idea tas only come lo one pla man ash mufara. Anything him lo head blow em. Idea that's all. That's all you suppose you look him now. Over these 4 years, yeah. Big progress I'm been working. First I'm not a in business, you know, also all Facebook, na Google, na Amazon, or some you plus harim lo or you plus look him lo internet, yeah. Time all start almost start lo office. All start lo some backyard blow lo one plus shed blow na only start him this la idea blow na only work him all one projects blow on passive no god time as she think him this la idea lo head blow straight away go buy him office lo Hyderabad kiss him all staff only go work lo all projects blow been like him. Now two, suppose you play like awesome comparing mantamol narpla big companies to yeah, all multi-million companies, yeah. All get only got one project that's already work loem. That's all difference blow on passive, yeah. You know one project, you play finish. He must products. He must got 52 products and on top of this la M2M work lo all not kind something. You may plenty, you know, understand him. One time by you me understanding. Some time as time emsa come lo webinar, emsa explain also 10% that's all by you me understand him lo this la on passive business because business, yeah, one complicated business through big business you me by click that's all you me understand him enough lo you me also enjoy him benefits lo this la business. So sem na one example Colin being talk lo yeah. Time talk give him example lo. I think over 24 hours. One day na one night that's all. I think 20,000 or 30,000 line must come register time or harim or some registration by penis. Na meaning blow this la also manem. Time me first harim meeting also almost sleep na now that's all liarim. But no, God, suppose you look, go deep inside. Colin explain. Meaning also system law, all get a system ya ashna tech team blow lo Hyderabad been working. All get you work all right that's all. Also all money come register 1 second, all register and about yeah. System in broke. System be stand up strong. So I'm also all get a systems now only work good straight. Na mas now time blow yumi lo move lo this la idea stage, he go lo product stage, now yumi come lo narapla stage ya. Na narapla stage ya only explain him tas all only ready lo sample products only ready or like Salim now, but first something only must walk in past them, also only must sort him out all wallet blow yumi. So all suppose only walk him this la and by yumi by Savela. How by yumi all pay me commission or this la kind something na how by yumi kiss him lo wallet go lo all bank accounts blow yumi. That's what people message me kiss him lo all get this la yeah. Now also yumi go lo stage 1, he come lo next journey now. Yumi now yes now all get man Nancy na Arnold all get by me repeat him this la again. And business blow yumi 1-1. Yumi must kiss him up this la business blow yumi lo go inside na find him out or something blow this la business ya. Emi no blow Nancy lo explain lo you all get a time. Emi no blow Iman na all get a this la kind by come lo explain lo you. Em blow business blow yumi yet. Na something he move fast no go through. Em speed no go through. Also na yumi yet must go in 1 plus 2 plus times lo 1 plus day lo find out. Oh now only go lo 1.5 now. Oh only walking wallet finish or all finishing narapla products finish or one something by me signing. This la kind something yumi must walk in. So that's all this la me like add him lick lo this la. So Lynn, I was just giving them a quick overview of what Colin was saying, how everything started from an idea and it's progressed this far over a short period of time, and how on passive is so comparatively different to other companies that are also in this internet business, but also emphasizing that because we've shifted so quickly and so fast, and everything is proving to us that the systems are well intact and we're ready to move into the next stage, that is everyone's business to now look after themselves by going into the back office, keeping themselves well informed, etc. and etc. That's my little input to that. Thank you.
Emily, thank you. That was beautifully spoken and translated. Appreciate you very, very much. All right, now at this time, we don't have any more hands raised, but we do have leaders here. So I want to give Nancy, David, Arnold, a chance to ask questions on behalf of your people while we have the OTEC pros here, and then we'll wrap up. Anything from any of you? David, Nancy, any of the leaders here? Any questions that you think your people would need to know or want to know? If not, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap up. I'm going to give the floor to our tech pros to say their final words. If they have anything, we'll start with Colin. Oh, here, I'm sorry. Hold on 1 second. Hi, Nathan. Nathan Cup is here. Good to see you, Nathan.
Okay. Good afternoon from PNG. Good evening or good morning, wherever you are around the globe. Lynn and Collins and Olivia, the presentation was excellent. I've come to realize that there are a few of our founders who had internet issues, and at the time when they were paying for the founder's position, it happened that the payment went through, but it never registered on the database for on passive. So the account is yet to be activated, and we've been communicating with the support team up until today. It's like from April to May until today. So I've sent the word to Martien and Julie, but I have not got a reply yet. I was referred to address the support team, but I'm still waiting for the response. But I hope this account remains valid even after the foundation or the founder program is closed.
Anything
Yeah,
from the
if
tech
you
guys?
give, okay, I'm sorry, Lee.
Oh, no, go ahead. Go ahead,
Yeah, if you
Oliver.
give them to Maddie or Julie, they will get back to you. Just keep checking, and just keep checking if everything is done. But follow up with Maddie again. If you give it to Maddie or Julie, rest assured it will be taken care of.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I've recently had sent an email following up.
Go ahead,
Nathaniel.
David.
Yes, yes.
Nathaniel, your query there has been forwarded, and we are waiting for a response. I got a copy of your email. So
yes,
we are waiting for a response. So just give them time, let them settle in, and they will sort it out. No one is going to be left out, as promised. So whatever is being registered, it should be seen in the back office by the engineers working on this query. So the query has been forwarded, and let's just wait and give them time. We'll probably check them up again after 2 weeks.
Okay, okay. All I am saying is that I'm putting the thing on notice, because these guys paid for the position, and then when they're not getting a response, they keep pestering me on the other end. So I need to keep them posted. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Just let them know it's been forwarded, and they will be attending to it when they have the time to do it. So let's just give them time.
Thank you. Thank you, David.
Is that it for you, Nathan? That is all, Nathan? All right. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Good to see you here. Thank you for asking our question. Okay, next we have Emily George. Go ahead and speak, Emily.
Hello. Okay. No, I just had one question for the tech team, and it's to do with the domain names. And I think our people are still trying to understand what domain names mean. But in a situation where you have, and sorry, I also do understand that for each account, it has a different domain name. What happens to one that has multiple accounts? Can they have the same domain name? Can one of you please answer that question for me? Thank you.
Okay, yeah, a domain account, each account has its domain. And a domain, that is where your website will reside. Then, if you have 5 accounts, 2 accounts, you have 2 domains. That account is an independent account that comes with its own domain, because that domain is where the websites reside. All your financial transactions with your wallet goes to that domain. So domains are very, very important.
So let me just add something with what Emily said about domain. Like Bro Oliver said, each account has a domain name. It's a unique ID to your website. So if you come in and you have 5 accounts or 10 accounts, all of them will have like different domain name, because you just have to select the name. So honestly, as I said, the system is already done for you. It's an automated system. By the time we get into that stage, you know, when you are clicking, for instance, you want to create a Yahoo account or Gmail account, and you try to enter a name. If that name has already been taken, it will give you options, like, right, it will give you an option and say, okay, this name has already been taken, but you can use this, you can use that, you can use that, and whatever is there, you can select them. So that is exactly how domain works. So you have the option to select, and you have the option to input whatever name, as long as that name has not been taken, but it's a unique ID. And that is the name that is attached to your website. For instance, Google is a domain name. Amazon is a domain name. So it's create that unique name where it's a unique selling point, but it cannot be, if you have multiple accounts, you must have multiple domain names. But the system will give you an option if that name has been taken. I don't know if it makes sense to you.
Okay, thanks, Colin. What I was saying was like if I have 5 accounts, right? And and my name is Emily George Taule. So the system will create a domain for me.
Correct. It will give you an option. It will give you an option to select. You can create that name, Emily George. If the name has not been taken, yeah, that name is okay. But if the name has been taken, the system will give you options for you to select. Maybe we'll change it George Emily or something like that, or Emily George 1, Emily George 2. The system will give you alternative name which you can pick from. Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm clear. Thanks very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. It was something that we were discussing at our own central group yesterday. So I think we had a slight misunderstanding and you've just clarified it. So thank you very much.
Emily, would you want to interpret, or do you want me to ask Nancy to interpret, or David?
Let me try, and then Nancy can come in, or Arnold. This was something only been talk loem ya. Only talk also one account blow you me must got one domain bloem. Now me been asking also, suppose you me got also 5 account and by same domain name by you me use him or not a kind. But all Colin explain also system yeah by giving one domain name lo one account now and by giving option lo you me lo use him this plan name or not a plan name. Same process or some also working time you like create him email below you now you put him Emily George Taule. Okay, suppose you like put him Emily George Taule. All by talk no got you use him this lapinis. You try him Emily George. Now by me use him this la Emily George now. Only explain also and now I'm clear on me. And me hope that I'm clear lo you all get that too. Thank you.
Thank you, Emily. That was helpful. We now go to Nancy Yangavi.
Thank you. I don't have a question.
On that domain name.
David, were you trying to speak to us? I think.
Yes, just on that domain name, I want to ask another question. And in addition to that,
go ahead.
Can we start requesting for domain names now, or are we going to wait till we are informed as to when we can ask for domain names? That's a question that's being asked.
Yeah, so you know what our advice, like, I just nod the head. You can start to think of the name you want to import, but you just have to be lucky that someone is not taking the name. Because remember, domain name is a unique ID, and we have a lot like GoDaddy is there. People has a lot of domain name, and they can import that domain name into on-passive domain account. So if the name has not been taken, then you have it. But just start to think about the type of name you want your business, because it's your business. Bro Oliver always said it's your business. So you can start to have an idea of the name you want to use when the time comes. It's just about yourself, David. It's just about branding yourself.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Collins.
All right. Now we go to Nancy.
Okay, I just have a one announcement to make to PNG founders. PNG founders, we have PNG founders only webinar on every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Tuesday night at 8 p.m. and on Thursday night at 8 p.m. So make sure you join us there to ask your questions, get clarification. At the end of the day, we want everybody to have understanding. If you do not have understanding about your business, life will be miserable for you. So pay attention, come to our webinar, PNG only, Founders webinar on Tuesday, 8 p.m. and on Thursday, 8 p.m. So Papua New Guinea Harima, webinar blow you me at PNG, and all this webinar is in Talk Pisin. We're running our webinars in Pidgin, in Talk Pidgin. So all get a PNG line founders, please come up on Tuesday night lo 8 o'clock, na Thursday night long 8 o'clock, and webinar blow me lo Talk Pisin, na imi try lo break him down, all get a think where CEO talk long all pro tech talk long anything that Julina Milo discuss long so for important all details is lahap or Ron Leni discuss lo webinar blong or Chrissy discuss lo webinar blong lo obless. All get us something information by me kissing back and I me broke him down lo talk pisin lo webinar blong lo Tuesday night 8 o'clock. Tuesday 8 o'clock na Thursday 8 o'clock. Please write him talk 7 na put him lo house dua blue na you think him na you must come because lo you stop the song na you wait lo telegram em kind can man talk na me see lo YouTube I confused na Paul. Now you may not stop the time block Paul. You may start a bless blockism understanding. So please, you free, you must come. MCO talk, no can sleep, no time to sleep. So thank you for giving me this time to make my announcement. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Pro Tech Team. So thank you everyone for coming, and I'm just happy, looking forward, excited, geared up for the next chapter. Bring it on. Back to you, Lynn.
Thanks, Nancy. Appreciate your contribution today. You've been very helpful. All right, so we are nearing the end of our webinar. So what I want to do now is take it back to Collins, Oliver, and Vincent to say final words before we say aloha to one another. Let us begin with Vincent.
Oh, another great webinar. Thanks, Anteline, for this great webinar. And I would like to thank also PNG people for being here and then allow us also to be in this wonderful webinar. Thank you guys, and then have a wonderful afternoon.
Thank you, Vincent. Now we go to Colin.
I think there's a question David asked again about domain.
Oh, he asked where? In the chat?
In the chat, yeah. I don't know.
Will we request this domain name in the O domain product site? You can answer, Colin. Will we request this domain name in the O domain product site?
Product site. Normally, I got no idea about that, but what I understand is by the time for instance, if we have already activated our account, there will be the options for us to create that domain name before our website can go live. So yes, it is part of the domain because remember, as Oliver said, your website is hosted on a domain. It's like the foundation, and then your website is resided on that. So what you need to do is by the time they are building this or putting everything for us to do when we move into complete unpassive house, you will be able to create a domain name. It will just be a little box. You will not even realize that you've created it. You know, it will just be an option. Please select your domain name or enter the name that you want to. If you remember old trim, you can customize your name, or you can just trim it. Click, enter the URL and click, or you customize it. So domain, the box will just come up and you can just enter what name you want to enter. And if name has already been taken, you say, okay, they'll give you an option to select whatever it is available at that time. And you can change it, tweak it the way you want, and make sure. That's why I said, just start to think about the name. But yes, we will wait and then see what unpassive holds for us when it is ready. And what I want to say is, I don't know, David, if that is clear somehow, but that's how I believe it will be. So just my own addition before I hand over to you. All right, that's good. Okay, so what I want to say before we close, I know Tony is here. Tony would love to say something, and our brother Tony is happy. And yeah, as we always said, there is something we always misunderstand. You know, there's a misconception about thank God that. All right. Yeah. There's a misconception about it is all done for you, and we are all guilty about that, most of the leaders. So the reason why people are not engaged, because we always that terminology, it is all done for you. And that's why it was said, if it's all done for me, why are you guys forcing me to be engaged? Why are you guys saying this? Why are you guys saying that? Because you said everything is done for me. And that is the place all of us are guilty about. All the leaders, we are all guilty about that, no doubt, because we have been preaching that coming is all done for you. So the normal founders just know that, oh, I'm happy it's all done for you. And I thank God that Nancy, everybody is bringing this back. So when they say it is all done for you, it means the system is built. You don't have to write the code. You don't have to build the products. You don't have to do anything about the system because it's an automated system. I always know our brother Tony always talk about an automated system. But it doesn't mean that you shouldn't go to your back office. It is your responsibility as a founder to log in, to attend meetings. Because if we left everything, for instance, that's why I applaud those who came 2000 and 2018, 19, they were engaged. And that's why they were able, they are still fired up because every day they get this information from our CEO. Because remember, if they were not engaged, what would have happened? This Africa would have said, you know what? I don't care about you again. I'll just go on my own and do my business and do whatever. I'll just abandon the whole project. They were engaged. They know the system is an automated system. It's something that's all done for you. But you have to support the CEO in better testing, in looking at the wrinkles, attending meetings, giving ideas, go to the how they call it, where you can share ideas with the company. I know a lot of people are doing that. So what I want to encourage is the founder, please, it is done for you, but please, we have to be engaged. We have to be engaged because you will be the one to, like what David said, you have to create your own domain name. The system will not create domain name for you. The system will not move the money. If you don't go and attach your wallet, your bank account to your wallet, the system will not know which bank you are dealing with. They cannot do that for you. You have to do it, and you have to know your own business. If someone asks you as a founder, what type of business are you in? You cannot say it's an online business. That is really underrating. It's a degrading, you are degrading OnPassive because OnPassive is a global IT company, the biggest that mankind will ever see. It will never happen in our lifetime, never again. So we have to really give OnPassive the value it deserves by saying it's an IT company, not an online business. I hate to hear that name, online or internet business. It is an IT company building software solution and services that other company will come and use it. So I just want to clarify that. Thank you, Lynn.
Thank you, Collins. Would someone like to interpret that? I thought there were some important concepts in that. David or Nancy or Arnold, Emily, anybody?
Sure.
Thank you.
Okay, what if something, was that Collins?
Collins, yes.
Okay, sorry about that. Okay, when I something Collins it talk long memosem. Or get something company making finish lo you. You don't need to make it one la work. No got work. Company making more get something lo you so. This like main thing inside or talk long eme. Or get something company making finish so work lo you now founder. MU blow attending all meeting, attending webinar, PNG webinar, international webinars, company webinar, go inside the back office, blue enter sol by making. No cut not something by making. Because all get something company working finish lo you. You now pay attention as a long time you may talk finish yeah. No got plenty talk. I'm straightforward talk. I'm talk. Pay attention. Them company please so make him time available. Lo line him you yet, school him you yet, kiss him sawe you yet. Na sawe good na stuff. So think blue no kaman bad yaman him you. Thank you, Lynn.
Thank you so much. Now we go to Oliver Fonte to give his final comments. Go ahead, Oliver.
Yeah, hi PNG. Just want to say, now the speed that we are now, as said by that was said by the CEO, be engaged. Go to your back office, please. I will encourage everybody. PNG, go to your back office regularly. Familiarize yourself with your back office. Go there and play with it. and understand the business. Like Colin said, I want to enforce on that also. This is OnPassive is an IT technology company. OnPassive is an IT technology company. We have OTrim, we have OMail, you know, we have OTracker. Those are IT softwares. So we should not call it a online business. No, it's an IT technology company, and please be engaged. Go to the back office and also go to your blog, and you will know more about OnPassive. Thank you.
Thank you, Oliver. We'll now take it to Tony Monk. Tony Monk is our co-host. He's here with us every week, has a wonderful heart, very committed to OnPassive and to the PNG people. So we really appreciate him being here, and I'm sure he has a few words for us. Go ahead, Tony.
Oh, thank you, Lynn. I know you're getting tired. Everybody's getting tired here. It's late for us, but in the afternoon for PNG. PNG, you know how much I love you, how much I care about all of you. You have great leaders here like Nancy and David and Arnold and Nathaniel and Moses and Emily and Bernard. I mean, you have a lot of great leaders here in PNG that's going to lead the PNG people to the promised land. You know, we're talking about what's next. What's next is we get prepared to share this with the world. That's what's next. The only thing that closed is the founding position. That's it. We're in a great position right now. Do you guys know, and I use this all the time, even the Queen of England would not be able to bribe Ash to get in as a founding member. Okay, so it goes to show you we're in a lucrative position here. We are. And we were talking about all kinds of amazing things today. You heard our Tech Pro brothers. I love you, Collins and Oliver and Vincent. Bob's not here tonight. Oliver, my condolences for your friend that passed away. I know what it's like to lose a friend. I lost my best friend in 2016, and it still hurts, but we know they're with God now. So they're angels, and thank God for that. Yeah, we move forward. We move forward, and that's what we do. Let's get prepared. Let's get prepared to share this with the world now. Now the world is going to hear from us big time. It's going to be an internet quake, okay? And the wave shock will be going on for years. Believe me, years. Everybody will know who we are. So it was great again to be here. Thank you so much, Lynn, for allowing me to co-host this with you every week. I appreciate being here. I remember Papua New Guinea when we were just a few people. We weren't big at all. Now we've got what, close to 10,000 of you, Papua New Guineans, and it's amazing. And yes, we are going to make a trip out there. I'm going to get Oliver, Vincent, Collins, Bob, Lynn, Marty. We'll get a few of us. We'll get on one of those chartered private jets, and we're going to come out and see you guys, and we're going to make a big difference in Papua New Guinea. All together, we're going to do it. Thank you so much. I love you all. Have a good night.
Love you, Tony. Awesome presentation. Your mini presentation was beautiful. Thank you so much. Nancy, would you mind just doing a paraphrase of what Tony said? It was so beautiful. We don't want the people to miss out on that. Please, Nancy.
Yes. You know, when we come to the end of the webinar and Tony is now firing us up, giving us extra energy there, that's why I'm really smiling. Thank you, Tony, brother. We love you always. Tony was always with us from the very beginning, and we appreciate your time here. So yeah, brother Tony, I'm to sa mem psych up mamas, and to before time I'm joining PNG webinar, I'm Yumi bin no little client tasol now I'm Yumi 10,000 pla founder of PNG na I'm excited through na hamamas na bel blem na lewa blem I'm to sta one day you blogger nothing through ya like him you plus thread na I'm to sa pulim Collins na Olivana Vincent na Martin na Lina kare mo gara line lo private jet lo na pura lo PNG you plus so pura lo PNG you PNG ready lo kisimo line ya Poli kare mo kata go na silver ball kam na place premier ba wo bar lo glass you plating wonem lo disla. So brother Tony I'm psych up lili lo disla vinon too so I'm just fired up na fire me ol gata na by me finish on them fire na go so lean back to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Nancy. That was beautiful. All right, now this is our time to offer our thanks to the people that they make this weekly webinar possible. First, we will never forget our godfather, Marty DeGarmo. He had to leave early tonight, but I believe you, he is here in heart and spirit with us. And Marty has been committed to PNG from day one. He opens up this webinar, he live streams it so that thousands and tens of thousands of people will be able to hear the messages shared here. So that's really special. I also want to thank Myra Aquino. She created our promotional webinar. The webinar, I mean, not webinar, she made the promotional graphics. So the promotional graphic has a bunch of words on it. That's not what you see behind me. This is a special Zoom background that she made. I'm going to shift aside so you can see it and appreciate it. It is just gorgeous. Isn't that beautiful? I am just so appreciative of her efforts. You know, she has a heart for PNG as well. And I want to thank her for that. Isn't that pretty, Nancy? I love the colors and the images.
Very, very beautiful. Yes. Really outstanding.
I think so. Thank you, Myra. Myra, you want to say a few words? Let me see if I can unmute you. Let me find it. There you go. You want to say a few words, Myra?
Thank you, Lynn. I appreciate it. And hello, everybody. And I see everybody sleeping just like I am. I'm happy to be here every Sunday with everybody and supporting PNG as well. And that's it. I guess it's time to sleep, right? And I love you guys all, always.
Thank you, Myra. I appreciate, you know, because you guys know, I told you last time, I'm no good at graphics. So I was so relieved when Myra stepped up and said she would do the graphics for us. Awesome. I want to also thank John Barilla, who helped us with the chat, as well as Tony Monk. You know, he helped in the chat as well. And thank you to all of you, especially the international community who stayed with us for the past 2 hours. You were here. I know you had to have patience to wait for the interpretation to go through, but yet you were here. The chat was really active tonight. A lot of excitement was shared within the chat. So I know you're very, very involved, although you haven't spoken. You guys are here for the PNG people. And I was really proud of the Papua New Guineans tonight. There were quite a few who raised their hands, made comments and asked questions. And that's what we want to see. That is why the OTEC pros are here, to help you to get the knowledge that you need. So I'm so happy that you guys are getting comfortable in raising your hands and speaking. Appreciate you all. So at this time, we are going to, oh, David, if you want to say any final words, I think David might have got muted. Oh, there he is. David, did you want to say words before we end? David is our host of the webinar, so I want to give him the final words. You want to unmute and speak, David? Okay, the audio, I think it's flashing, meaning the connection is poor. So unfortunately, I know he would like to speak, but he cannot. So what I'm going to do now is this. I'm going to take it to the gallery. There you guys go. Oh, isn't that beautiful with the background? Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to ask everybody to unmute, and I'm going to let the aloha period when we say bye be longer than usual. I think that's important because I know the international community was here with us and not able to speak, but I want to acknowledge your presence here. Oh, David. All right, go ahead, David.
Yeah. Sorry, Lynn. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much, everyone, for turning up. I know it's late, very late and early morning hours for you guys to be up with us, and you need that sleep, but we appreciate your sacrifice. Thank you, our OTEC Pro team, Collins, Oliver, and Vincent. Thank you very much. And thank you, Martin, my brother from another mother. Thank you for staying up with me all the time. And thank you, Lynn, for co-hosting and also being the, anyway, thank you very much. Thank you, Papua New Guinea. Long you kata joining me long this night, this abinun long time lu lo PNG na night long all narplahap. thank you Tomas layu plus tapan tayo mi na business layu mi so committee mi playat go inside long website go inside long back office layu mi na stop in tune na look lo one something long develop na attend him all PNG night one webinar on Tuesday na Thursday 8 o'clock p.m. to 10 o'clock so look long telegram na bayu kisim talk sabe long hap. Thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you very much all our international community. We love you and thank you for being with us this afternoon. Over to you, Lynn.
Thank you, David. We love you too. And be sure to join us next Sunday at this time, midnight Eastern Daylight Time. Take a nap if you need to. I usually try to take a little nappy poo so that I won't be too sleepy. So whatever it takes, be here because you get value from coming to this webinar. It's a really, really special webinar with awesome people. So at this time, we're gonna have you unmute and say bye-bye. Take your time. I'm not gonna rush you all. Take your time to say bye. Go for it.
We love you, Papa New Guinea.
Yes.
Bye, everybody.
I love you guys.
Everyone.
Good night.
Love you guys.
From
Pennsylvania,
USA.
Bye everyone.
Lucky you plus.
Thank you
Bye.
everybody.
Thank you, Fran.
Good night.
See you all in the next
Good
webinar.
night everybody. Have a good
Thank you
weekend.
again.
Thank you.
Ciao.
Thanks,
David,
Have a great time.
Look great.
Good night.
See you soon.
Bye.
Love you all. Bye, Lynn. And Madam
Bye.
Nice day.
Thank you so much, everyone, for coming in.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Joining us in
Nancy.
PNG. Appreciate you all.
Sister Nancy.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Hello, goodbye. See you soon. See you in another one.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Love you all. Love you
See you on the
all.
next
Guys.
webinar.
Good night.
Safe.
Good night.
Night, Lynn.
Bye.
Gina.
Thank you,
Night,
Lynn.
all tech pros.
Thank you, Collins.
Brother.
Please
Thank you,
try.
Nancy.
You guys rock.
Bye.
Cynthia.
Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you.
So
Cynthia.
much for coming.
I love you guys.
Bye, John.
Tony.
That's it.
Bye, everyone.
Love you
Hello,
guys.
William.
Good night.
Good night, sleep.
I'll be talking to you soon.
Bye.
With you all.
Good night.
Sunday.
Bye. Smiling.
Bye.
Safe.
Each and
Night.
everyone.
Bye, dear
Night,
everyone.
Ellie Lane.
You sleep well tonight.
Bye.
Good night.
Cynthia. Nice.
Bye.
Ella. Wafu.
Bye.
Love you all. Love you all. Love you all.
Bruno, you stop.
Good night.
Okay.
Bye.
Like,
You.
fanatic room.
Bye, dear.
It's gonna be a good
Good night,
day.
sweetheart. Kiss. Bye.
Be a good day.
Bye. 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 Bye.
Good night,
Good night,
sweetheart.
Tina.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
I love you, everyone. Good night, everybody. Good night, everybody. Good night,
Brother Mapus.
night, Myra. I love you guys.
We love you too.
Nigel. Hey.
Bye.
Hey, Nigel.
Angie.
Hey, Richard.
Bye.
Goodbye. See you soon, Colin.
Bye.
Bye,
See
Tony.
you soon, Richard.
Hi,
Love
Bernard.
you.
Bye,
Love
Tina.
you, PNG.
Good night.
Love you
Very
all.
good webinar. Very good.
Good night, Dr. Benny. Good night,
Good night,
Cynthia.
Sister Lynn.
Good night,
Good night, good
Collins.
afternoon,
Good
good
night,
evening to all of
Nancy.
you.
Good night,
Good
Vincent.
night. Good
Sister
night.
Tina.
Good night,
Bye-bye.
John. Good night, John boy.
Thank you, bye.
Bye.
Go to bed.
Bye, Jeannie.
Hey, great job, Nigel.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Love all of
Bye.
you.
Bye,
Let's do
Colin.
Bye,
dance,
everybody.
dance, dance, dance. Woo-hoo.
Goodness, man.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, bye.